Alright, welcome back to another video. It is June 19 today. We're over here by this rotary rake in the dry shed. We're going to pull it out, grease it, and get rotary raking. We have some very late first cut that we have to rake up and get baled. It's our last 16 acres, so we're going to do that. I'm going to rake it tonight when it cools down. The feel like today was around 39 degrees Celsius or 102 Fahrenheit, so very hot. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this rotary rake out. It's extremely light, so I can actually pull it with one hand. It takes a little bit, but it does move. Just have to watch the tines back there on the old seed drill, but I'll get it out. Alright, thought it'd work best with two hands. Get it past the tine, and there to the hole and sit. There we go. Oh, the jack is fell down. Not a big deal. We'll make it work. Anyway, I'm just gonna pull it out last little bit. Slippery. That's all we need. There we go. Pulled it out. As you saw, the jack fell. It's not a big deal. I'll get it back up on the jack. Then I'll grease it. It's a little easier to back the tractor and hook it up here than it is to do it around the corner and worry about that. It's a nice thing about this smaller equipment. Really light and easy to move around. There you go, raking the tractor hooked up. It's all fueled up, ready to go. So, yeah, there's your setup. We don't make a lot of hay in a year, so it's perfectly fine for us. We only got 16 acres to rake with this for first cut, and then we'll maybe have a little more than that for the next cut, but $5,000 rake is perfectly fine for the 40 acres of dry hay we make a year. We don't rake any rows together and we chop yet. Maybe someday we will, but yeah. Bought this rake last year. Our other rake is still sitting right over there. I don't know if this one's wide enough to put two rows into one. That's why we still have that one, just in case it won't work. But this one does do a nice job of making dry hay. Better job fluffing it up, and it doesn't lose as many leaves. So, yeah. We also can rake a little bit faster with this rake than the other one. But I'll see you in the field. Parked 2750 in the rake inside for the night. Initially, at 5 o'clock when I hooked this up, there was about a 10% chance of 2 mils of rain, and now there's about a 25% chance of 26 mils of rain. It's really humid out, so that's why, but it is what it is. We'll see if we get it. There's not really anything we can do about it. If it gets rained on, it gets rained on. But yeah, love making jokes. I always joke that I should start predicting the weather as a part-time job, because I'd be able to kind of just go with the flow and change it last minute and whatnot, and ultimately no one would get mad if I get it wrong, right? Just kidding. Anyway, we'll see you in the morning. Alright, it's next day now. We're taking a bin down around the corner today, so I had a little bit of a late start. Yeah, we're placing a bin at the farm. That's why there's all that background noise, but we're gonna start raking. This tractor is starting to leak out of the rear rim. The calcium that's in here. Yeah, got our big water jug, got our drone. Gonna start raking. See how long it takes us. We can rotary rake a lot faster than we can roll bar rake, so we should be alright. But let's get rolling. Alright, let's get this thing set up. We We have to put 2 into 1 for the first round always, so we're gonna do that. I haven't actually used this rotary rake a whole lot myself. I've set it up a lot for mom and dad. Don't know if I locked it in proper, but that locks down, and then we turn the handle to get the rest of the adjustment. The handle at the front over here. And yeah, we'll do that. I'll get it set up. There you go, we're going the other way. Yeah. It's really unfortunate. We cut this hay. There's no rain in the forecast. And then out of nowhere, we got 2 inches of rain on it. So that really sucked. We're trying to save it and get it dry. Yeah, if it doesn't go dry for hay, we'll just use it as bedding, I guess. But it kind of sucks. We're not going to put the money into it to wrap it anymore because it's not worth it. What I can tell you is this rotary rake isn't wide enough for us to put 2 rows into 1. Yeah, you can see, flipped it over. But it just didn't quite bring it close enough. So yeah. But works good for what we have to do with it, other than that. after it. Dad just came and looked at it. The hay. Very borderline for if it's gonna go dry or not. Problem is there's a slight chance of rain tonight. I'm not really worried about that. Or we're not really worried about that. But tomorrow, 1 or 2 p.m. it's supposed to rain. And I don't think, even if we start raking rows together tomorrow morning or early afternoon, that they'd be able to finish 16 acres before it would rain. So we're gonna have to see what we do. But, yeah. I had the drone up, as you would have seen. It was a little hard to see because of the time of day. It's very sunny out. But, yeah. Hard to see the phone screen no flying in, but it seemed to look alright. Yeah, but look at those nice fluffed up rows. Alright, there you go. The rake's packed up, ready to go home. We finished raking the 1 acre field here, along with the big field over there, 15 acre field. So, we're gonna go home. We'll probably be raking again tomorrow, not so much to flip it and fluff it up, but to try and get rows together so baling goes a little quicker. Yeah, we got 16 acres to bale tomorrow before it rains. So we're gonna try and get it done. Just isn't gonna quite get as dry as we'd like tonight. Start baling, so yeah. Alright, we're back in the hayfield tonight. We're chopping it. See, look at it all. Yeah, we're chopping it all. Yeah, there's the harvester. Oh, looks like we're missing something. Just kidding. Yeah, we're chopping it back on the field. It's unfortunate, but yeah. No, I didn't lose the wagon this time or by accident. It's intentionally. No, I never lost the wagon before while pulling the chopper. But yeah. Blowing it back on the field. The quality of this stuff after getting all the rain we did on it, probably 3 or 4 inches of rain, I just stopped keeping track. We would have suffered feeding it, because yeah, the quality isn't there. And if you feed crap hay to dairy cows, or specifically dairy heifers and dairy cows, you're not going to see the growth you want out of them. So that's why we're doing it. It actually would have costed us more money than we lose just blowing it back on the field. We did offer this hay for free. There's 16 acres of it to anyone who wanted it. Yeah, my mom was texting people for free. You just have to come and bale it yourself. No one wanted it. Yeah, it costs money for us to come out here and to chop all this. These end rows are a little hard to do. They aren't raked that nice. Yeah, I figured I'd have to come back in and rake it again. So that's why we're going really slow on these end rows here. But yeah, so would have been cheaper. Someone would have just came and picked it up for free. That's why we were offering it for free. And yeah, we hate to see it go to waste, but it's not fully going to waste because it is going back on the field, and that'll be fertilizer, green manure. So that's what we're doing to deal with it. It's unfortunate, but yeah, that's the way it goes. It doesn't happen a lot around here that it ends up that we have to get rid of something. So this is the first time in, I guess, all of my years of farming now that we've had to do this and get rid of it. So that's alright. But yeah, frustrating. I did work on the chopper a little bit before I pulled it out of the shed, and I did change the sprocket on it. So yeah, it's chopping it up really fine. We're chopping, leave it set to a 1/4 inch now. That's what we are going for. That way it just rots back into the ground a little quicker. And yeah, the hope is that it'll kind of go in between the alfalfa that's already growing, but it is what it is. So yeah, not ideal, but that's farming. Alright, there you go. The tractor and the chopper are in the shed for the night. Yeah, it's good. I like to try and get stuff in the shed. Dad had stuff parked over at the farm nicely for me, so I was able to get it in the shed. Here, now it'll get a little lighter. The wide angle lens on my phone makes it dark. But yeah, it's right around 9:45. There probably was another hour and 15 minutes left in that field to finish it. So I'll just do it tomorrow, hammer it out and get it done. But yeah, we'll get out there, we'll do it. It's not a big deal because, yeah, it's not very high quality stuff and it's just going back onto the field. So, not overly worried about it, but I'll see you in the morning. Alright, it's the next day now. It's raining out, but I finished chopping all of the feed. So we're good to go there. Yeah. So, yeah, chopper's getting rained on. I'm gonna fold it up. Here, I'll show you what the finished product looks like. But yeah, we finished the last little bit. But here you go. It's chopped up nice and fine. Yeah. So there's that. We're gonna run back to the farm. So, yeah. But at least that's a big job done. All 16 acres are chopped up, and yeah, cut our loss early. So, all right, we'll go home. We'll get the chopper parked inside. And yeah, well, that's all I got for this video. It's a shame we didn't get dry hay made, but we'll have more than enough feed for this year, so that's not a big deal. So there's always second cut. Second cut regrowth is looking pretty good in our other fields. Should be off to the races. Thanks for watching. You can see right there on the right, that is a field of second cut regrowth. It's coming along really nice.